Hello. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these. Probably 3 months, maybe longer. It's definitely been a while, and a lot's happened since my last update. Um, I also have some notes to kind of like read off, so I'm not just rambling too much, but I'll still ramble a little bit because that's just how I talk. But yeah, last time we talked, I kind of went over some updates with my life, and I was kind of talking about how like I was like progressing in a lot of ways, and I was kind of going through like all my emotions and stuff like that, and I felt like I was like kind of understanding everything and like realizing a lot of stuff and like thinking like kind of back to how my life was and like the things that were going on and I thought were like either normal or like just how like life is, and I've kind of came to realize that like that's not how life needs to be or has to be, and that there are other ways or other things that I can do to improve my mental and improve my daily life, and I definitely think I'm on that right path now, like way more than I have been. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm very happy to update that life in general has been honestly really good for me. Um, Not just from a mental health standpoint, but like everything, like work, social, everything that you can really think of. I feel like everything's been kind of going my way, and which has not been the case. I feel like for years, I feel like things have just always been a struggle, and things that I've had to like kind of grind just to like be like decent or like okay in life, and I just haven't had to do that. But I've had more growth and realizations about my past life and my current life. I know that obviously sounds really dramatic to say like your past life, but I really am a lot different than what I was months ago. Like I feel like a different person, different life, different everything. But well, for one, the first big news that I've had, it happened right after the last update, I believe, was when I got the news. But I've obviously been working really hard to get like jobs and stuff like that, or a job, and I put on so much work that I can't even like describe in like a good amount of detail that would take 30 minutes to describe. But I was given an opportunity to interview for a job with a pretty, I won't you know say what exactly which company or for what, but I was given a pretty big opportunity and I was able to run with it. I had an ace on my interviews and stuff like that. I had a recruiter who was very helpful and helped me like guide me through everything, and because of that, I was able to secure the job, and I've already been working there for about a month or whatever officially, because when I got hired and I had like a few weeks, almost to a month before a start date. But now I've been working for almost a month already, and it's been good. I feel like anything that I've been asked of, I feel like I've done great, and I've had good responses from my bosses and everything like that. So that aspect has been great. And with that, obviously with the job becomes money and consistent paychecks, and the money is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna like say like I'm fucking rich or nothing, but it's I'm comfortable right now, and having some financial stability or income like come every week, it feels good. It's certainly a good feeling, something that I've missed, something that I haven't had to this extent really. So that feels good. Oops. But yeah, that's my job stuff. It's going good. I'm very proud of how much I've turned that around and how hard I worked to get there. So I'm just stoked. And then like socially, just like with friends and all that type of stuff, relationships, all that stuff. That's been an incredible improvement too. Like I've never been the best friend maker, and I didn't exactly make a bunch of new friends or nothing. But what I have done is like I reconnected with like a bunch of old friends, or not a bunch, but like a few old friends that I haven't talked to consistently in a while. Um, that I now have, and it's like it's like we never stopped talking, or like we were never not in communication with each other. And these friends were so important to me back in the day, and for one reason or another, that they always meant something to me, but just never had a chance or never really kept up with over the years because of one situation or another. But now we are, and it's gone well. One in particular has become very special in my life and very important to the point where I'm just feel beyond blessed and like honored to be in the position that I am now regarding that type of stuff. I didn't think I would be, um, but yeah, I just feel great. I mean, I just feel like all that stuff is truly improved, and I'm reaching new highs that I just have never really felt before with the job stuff and now this stuff. I just feel like everything has been kind of just falling my way recently, and It's an incredible feeling to describe because I just feel like it's something that I have not been had a chance to do in my life, but now I do. So I'm very blessed. Um, but yeah, but with new job and new social stuff, life becomes very busy. So I have been, working every day, dealing or not dealing, but like handling like social stuff. So that stuff takes a lot of my time. So I haven't been able to like really edit as much as I used to or stream as much as I used to. And I still want to do streaming when I can, but it's just been it's just been tough to kind of consistently have that up when you're also juggling other stuff in your life. But I'm gonna try my best to make sure I still get some of that going. But I'm still staying busy though, because like we have Thanksgiving this weekend. Next weekend after that, I'm gonna be a groomsman in a wedding, which is which will be fun and a nice little opportunity, or not opportunity, but just a fun experience. And then the week after that, I'm flying to New York by myself, which I never thought I would do, just flying somewhere to a different state by myself, but I'm doing it. It's gonna be pretty crazy, but I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a fun little opportunity for me. Yeah, then the trip itself is gonna be not that long or crazy, but it'll just be just for like a week, and then I'll drive down to Florida or whatever. I dox myself, whatever. I live in Florida, but not that big of a deal. But yeah, we'll drive down, and it'll be a super long drive, stuff that I don't really ever, like I said, I don't think I've ever done that before, but I'm just kind of want to live my life a bit more spontaneously, I guess, and just kind of want to do things and make decisions that are a bit more just like, screw it, why not? Let's just live life. Stuff that I would not been able to do, months ago, or even, yeah, months ago, I guess, I would not have been able to really do this type of stuff, but now I'm in a position I can do that, and it feels great. All while working, too. Like, I'm still going to be working, the days while I'm there and stuff like that, so it's going to be busy, but, I got to do what I got to do, and try to have as much fun as I can. I am still going to therapy. Um, Not as often. I go way less often than I used to, and I actually need to. I have a therapy session before I fly, and I do have still some residual fear about flying. Not as much as I did the first time. The first time I went, it was pretty hectic, but it's just been a while, so there's still some fear there. Um, Thankfully, the reason for me wanting to go has been like so like I want to go so bad for the reasons that I have that it almost makes the fear kind of go away, which is shocking because if anyone knows how I felt about flying, it was this crazy big fear of mine. So I'm just glad that I have something to look forward to, and it kind of drowns out some of the fear that I'm having. So that's good. But yeah, still going therapy. My goals are going to be changing because I feel like I've met a bunch of the goals that we originally set and the parameters that we set. But let's see, what else did I have? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't want to make anything too long or crazy. I don't even know really the best time I'm gonna have it to like upload this and edit this because, like I said, life's just busy and hectic right now. So I will try to get it done eventually. The recording, it's probably the easiest part. Even then, like I kind of have to like think about what I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, I don't know when I'll get this up. If I will try my best. Regardless, I wanted to, basically update myself and kind of keep this stuff recorded so down the line I can look back and be like, this is where I was at this point. But yeah, improvement has been incredible. I think walking into 2025 was probably the lowest I've ever felt, and now I think walking into 2026 I might be the highest I've ever felt. So for those who have been paying attention or listening to me talk and ramble the past few months about my life, for one, thank you, and two, it's kind of proof that shit changes and shit happens in life, but you can definitely improve and get to bigger and better things. So I appreciate everyone that's been listening to me, and hopefully take something from this. So thank you. Have a good one.